Morning. It's a little echoey in here, but we finally opened up the top of the yacht, and you'll see that in coming videos. And I just wanted to share with you, it's just an absolutely beautiful morning here, running up the Mexican Baja Coast of Mexico here. We ran all through the night. We've been running what now? About 2 days? Yeah, about 48 hours. Getting close to 48 hours, not quite 48 hours. I just did a map showing where we are, but I don't know, this morning I just got up and I'm like, this is absolutely gorgeous. The conditions are absolutely perfect. Last night was a little bit it was a little bit rough. When you got up this morning and to take your shift, what was it like? It was
smooth. It was foggy. The sun rose to our starboard side. It was beautiful. Jumped in behind the clouds almost as soon as it came up off the coast, and it's been like this the whole time. Actually, it's been nice.
Yeah, last night was it's the conditions. Chris Parker has been doing our weather, and Steve Anderson. I can't. Steve gave me a hard time yesterday. He goes, "Oh, you're cheating on me on the weather." Yeah, well, on this one, this is a pretty epic journey. So we have hired a professional meteorologists to help us make decisions, good decisions, bringing the yacht down the Pacific coastline, North Pacific. And like I said, right now we're just getting ready. We're really close to Baja. Green Turtle Bay. We're going to pull right past Green Turtle Bay later on today. And then we go into this little island, around this little island where we'll get some protection. And then we're hauling a nail, man. We're over halfway to San Diego right now. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, too, the Pacific side, in my opinion, everything has its own beauty. You know, like I've completed America's Great Loop, the Bahamas. And now it's just, a godsend and a blessing to be able to even get considered to do a trip like this. So even doing something like this is unbelievable. But the beauty on the Pacific side, it has its own beauty because the whales, the seals, everything has just been, it's a lot more lively. The ocean's a lot more lively. So I'm going to do a few minutes today. I think they laid Jimmy down. This last leg of the trip here is dedicated to Jimmy, which was, Jimmy was the owner's, what would you be if you were the brother-in-law or his daughter's husband's father? What would he be to George?
That's a question for my wife.
Anyway, he was his best friend. So Jimmy was his best friend.
That's more important, right?
Yeah.
That's the love connection.
Yeah, Jimmy was his best friend. He was also related and a beloved family member. And, God bless him. Rest in peace. Boat life. When I live on a boat again. But until then, I keep dreaming. Thank you. Boat life, thank you. Appreciate it. But anyway, like I said, I think a lot of us, especially over these last 24 hours, it's really reflected on the gifts or, just having an experience like this in my life. And, I talk about it in some of my daily videos, just having this, just never giving up, and always just moving forward and trying to learn something every day. This trip, I've learned so much. Canal, thank you. Crow, thank you. From Maine, wow. I've boated from Maine now all the way to Alaska. When this trip is done, that will be quite an achievement. Dan, our Shelter Island, we will be there about 4 o'clock Sunday morning. 4 a.m. Scott Bryant, good day, everyone. Thank you, Scott. We appreciate it. Anyway, we will be to Shelter Island Sunday morning, very early in the morning. Almost the same as we arrived to Cabo. We are slowing down at night. The weather picks up a little bit, but also looking at the weather reports, it looks like we can slide into some pretty decent weather. And the reason we left early, thanks Scott. Richard, thank you. How do you earn the chance to do this? Wow, that's a complicated question, but I think it took my whole life to get ready for this one.
Took a phone call for me.
But yeah, for some of the people on YouTube, it took a phone call, really. Lee's a testament to that. Lee, today I started, somebody asked, is there like a website to get to me, or is there a testament of what Paul Bates does for other people? And
so Paul was found by me by looking up just how-tos, and I was looking at boats, trying to purchase a boat. Ultimately, I tried to reach out to him through modern technology and failed because I'm not modern anymore. So I ultimately dug in and found his email. I reached out to him that day. He called me, and within really 2 weeks, I owned a boat that I dreamed about. And then I heard about this. So just hitting like buttons and finding him on YouTube and being inspired by his philosophy. And I reached out to someone, and then when I heard about the trip, I just kept asking, can I go? And he took a chance with me, and I thank you. I do thank you for that every day. I really do every day say thank you. And I've learned immensely on this trip as well. So it's just reaching out, and again, he's mentioned it. Say yes and notice the opportunities that so rarely come in life and take advantage of it.
yeah, I think a lot of people forget, you know, like I thought Lee was joking in the beginning. I thought he was literally kidding around with me, saying, you know, I didn't believe that he really truly wanted to do this. But once I found out he did, it was game on. Anyway, so Chill Guy, Sierra Kirk, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Are you guys going fishing? Yes, we try and fish. We don't fish every day. I believe today we will fish. We haven't caught anything yet on the Pacific side. All of our fish we've been caught. Any question, I will donate $10. Answer my question, I will donate $10. Okay, what's your question, big guy? I want to hear your question, and then what do you get? Hit the super thanks. I appreciate that. It's held for review. View message. Does your mom? Sunday night in Shelter Island, or headed up to Newport? Well, as soon as we get fuel and as soon as we get checked into the country, we're heading to Newport. So our objective is to get to Newport as quickly as we can. So if that process can be completed and done quickly, we will be heading right to Newport, because it looks like the weather window's there too. So, well, cheers from Northern Ontario, Canada. Thank you from Canada. We appreciate it.
Nice.
Jimmy the jeweler moving down to Florida to be on the water like this soon. Jonah Hill, cheers from Northern Canada. Bill, how you doing, Bill? Good morning. So I'll take you guys down. I'm going to show you the weather, what we're looking at. Hold on, because I've got a, even though it looks calm out here, there's still a big swell in the water. And so you got to still be careful walking around the boat. Love for you guys to see a whale this morning. That would be freaking.
I'm looking.
We're looking, trust me. So this is our route right here, so you guys can see. Oops, sorry. That's it right there. We have 418 miles left of this, which is well over halfway. But now I want to show you this, because this is what we're trying to follow right here. This is our time zero. And we're trying to stay in this pocket of blue. Sorry, the iPad picks up another. It's not on Starlink. Okay. Now I just switched it over to Starlink. How far offshore are we? We're about, you can see this right here. We're probably about 3 miles offshore. And we go anywhere from about 150 miles offshore to about 3 miles offshore, to right up against shore. It just depends what the weather, this was going to show you guys right now, is. So this is live, what we're looking at, what we're seeing with our time zero software. So we're going to follow this little blue pocket right here. We're going to cut across this island, and then we come right up into here, and then that's getting close to San Diego right there. So you can see that we'll ride into this blue. That's what we want to ride. We do not want to ride in that red right there. So that's what we're looking at. That's what we're seeing. And you can kind of see this is as the day progresses here. And it seems like it's pretty much the same weather pattern every day. We'll get into these pockets in the afternoon. The wind will pick up. The waves do pick up. And then in the morning time, they clear up. But you guys got to remember, we'll be somewhere up in this blue pocket by the time this arrives. So we monitor it very closely. And the only way we could do that today is with Starlink. So the boat is set up with a Starlink, and we're able to monitor our weather live, constant, all the time. And we're watching that very, very closely. Baja Coast, yes, that's exactly where we're heading. No, we don't have any water maker on board this yacht. It did have one at one time in its life, but it's been removed, since removed. But we have 750 gallons of water, so we're able to do, like, I don't know, we probably did 4 loads of laundry yesterday. And this run right here is a very short run in comparison to some of the runs we've done. Some of them have been 7 days and 7 nights. This one's only a 4-day and 4-night run. So if you calculate that, we almost have 200 gallons of water a day. I wouldn't say it's impossible for us to run out, because we even use fresh water. I'll show you right here. When we have to rinse off the windshield, this comes out of our fresh water tanks right here. We can, when that wind picks up in the afternoon, it'll get these windows all salty. And so I have to use that fresh water to even keep the front of the windows clean. So we have plenty of water on board. We have the boat holds 750 gallons of water. You are a 6 hands on the boat, right? Do you miss some more sometimes? No, I think that the 3 is perfect. It really is. It gives us good watches. We do 4-hour watches on, and then you're 8 hours off. And so I really, really like that. And at nighttime, our watches will start. We start them at 9 o'clock at night, and we run them all the way until the morning. And it seems to work really, really well. A three-man crew is perfect. Four-man is always better. Does Rain-X work on your glass at all? 100%. I don't have any on this trip, but usually if I don't have windshield wiper blades, on a yacht, I have Rain-X, I promise you that. But we don't really need it for this one because we can rinse off, clean the windows anytime we want. It's all automatic. The doc had that all installed before we left on this trip, so it really is a nice feature to be able to keep these windows clean all the time. Anyway, the boat's running amazingly. Our weather is looking favorable to get to San Diego. I was hoping we'd see a whale. This is usually the time of day that we see the whales. Anyway, I'm going to shut this video down, and I hope you guys all have a blessed day at work. I hope you guys are enjoying the daily videos. Yes, we'll probably pull into San Francisco. We'll probably top off our fuel tanks in San Francisco for our final push, but it depends. We don't really need to. We have I would say we have a safe range of about 2,000 miles on this yacht. No problem at all. Technically, if you do the math and we kept it at 1,350 RPMs, we can go, we have a little over a 3,000 mile cruising range if you could use every gallon of fuel in the boat. But last night I had to switch tanks. Mexico, M1000 Mexico, good morning. We have when I say usable fuel, you know, there's a lot of fuel sloshing around in the bottom of the tanks that you're not going to be able to use. So our 2,600 gallons, I would say we could probably use about 2,000, maybe 2,200 gallons of it. But I don't know that for a fact I don't ever want to push it that far. We typically, the furthest we've gone on these tanks is about 1,500 miles, but without fill up, which is a long time. We can go approximately 10 days and 10 nights out at sea without refueling the boat. Anyway, peace out. Remember, live life with no regret. Again, I hope you guys are all watching the daily videos of this one. I think today was the day we pull out of Cabo. I can't remember. I can't even remember what day. We're usually, sorry, we're about 3 days behind. So the videos that you guys see, the daily videos you guys see, are about 3 days behind of where we're actually at on YouTube. Anyway, again, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Anything cool happens, I will go live. And like if we see a big pot of whales or something, I will go live as quickly as I can, so be paying attention. Anyway, peace out. Again, live life with no regret. I do. Anybody has any questions, you want to reach out to me personally, no problem at all. Be safe. God bless, and thank you so much. Can't do this channel without you. Yeah, running the gen set, I mean, yeah, you could possibly, it doesn't really burn that much fuel though, so in the big picture, like a 10-day run, it burns, you know, it burns about a little over a half a gallon in an hour, so it is what it is. These bigger yachts, they really do need a generator running at all times.